Ah,
So, we've had a hiatus for what feels like a month, but it's been 2 weeks. So, who wants to do the recap and fill in the people who weren't here?
Okay.
Uh,
got
from
notes
what I
this time.
remember, who uses notes this far into the thing? Like
Um,
first like 6 weeks, I'm like note taking. Then after that, I'm like, I'm too into it. I can't write notes. I'm too invested.
Well, I'm on page 23 of my thing, which is how I know this is week 21. We're going to.
But we started with Tom going into Jack's room with Buttons, old Button, and essentially he had the hat passed on to him to become the new Jack. Jack kind of passed it on, but he needed to be remembered by like all the Jacks have like a phrase that they're like known by. Um, and then he asked what he should be remembered by, and Tom gave a really good thing that I can't remember word for word what I said. But it's like a friend. It was like a friend to those with no future or something.
Exactly that. Hey, that face.
Um,
It was. He was a friend to those with no future.
yeah. Um, and then after that, he was asked to write down a name of who would become captain if something happens to Tom, who is Jack, but also Tom. I still haven't figured out what name he's going by, so he's answering to both at the moment.
should go by Jack Hammer.
Wait, why is it so like? Why is it so
That was all sorted, and Tom asked about how we get rid of Jack's body. It was kind of just throw him over, little ceremony. Usually there isn't a body to actually, say goodbye to. So he asked Button to sort that all out. That boring, is it?
Shattered.
No, I'm the same. I've got an energy drink. I'm absolutely knackered.
crazy? That's your.
And yeah, after that, Tom called a crew meeting with all his advisories people, which was basically the party plus Boomer and Book. And then we kind of discussed Jim's curse or obligation he has to a certain god.
Friends play golf with your friends.
At which point we decided, all right, let's just get this over with. Let's go find this captain that you've got to go take down and convert to the Raven Queen or whatever.
The next hole's gonna be low gravity. I already bet. The next hole's.
At which point we headed to. We were able to have a nice long rest. There was the issue with the shape changer still. At which point Tom went around observing everybody's auras and did not find anybody to have this special aura that you noticed with the shape changer.
The
Or
first time that
shapeshifter,
the
I
rest
meant
of
to
the
say.
crew have realised that he's got that power.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom explained it to the inner circle, his power. Um, so he did a walk around the ship, but didn't see anything. But he wasn't like looking in hidey holes or anything. He was just spectating the people around the ship, talking to them, kind of getting a vibe of everybody, making himself known.
What is going on?
Then we came across Captain. Was it Vex? Was that his name? Or something? It was beginning with a V. I'm pretty sure. Was it Vex?
Oh, I got Holland too.
Or-
Vex
Hold on.
Stormsong.
That's the one. However, when we finally did spot his ship, turns out it's 50 feet above the water, and it's held aloft by a bunch of people in cages casting some sort of spell on a balloon type thing. So at first, Tom was against just full on attacking the ship, but after seeing that they've got a bunch of prisoners forced to keep the ship afloat, he decided that that's not good. That needs to be fixed. But there was a voice in the back of his head telling him, you know, that could be the all trades. Which he was almost tempted by, but was able to go, all right, no, I'm not stooping to the level of forcing people to keep the ship aloft. However,
Come on, guys.
it's still a really nice ship, even if it isn't to fly. So
Thank you.
we're not looking to destroy the ship per se, but it would be nice. So yeah, we had a meeting about what we're doing next, how we're gonna approach this, and we came to the conclusion of Jim casting Mage Hand to attach a rope to the ship, and then have a small party infiltrate the ship while. And then I think it was after 5 minutes, or if there was some sort of signal, but I can't remember what the signal is. Tom would order the crew to attack the ship with cannons and ballista and whatnot. At which point, the group infiltrating can attempt to lower the ship. So Tom and the rest of the crew can then board and fully attempt to take over the ship. I believe pretty much the rest of the party plus Buck and Saber Ray, was it? Or was it the other?
It was Saber, yeah.
Yeah. Went to infiltrate. However, a couple people failed a check trying to climb up.
One failed.
Right, one failed.
It was a
Which,
check on climbing. It was a check
yeah,
on helping Book.
yeah. I believe Rick's words were, "We'll see if anybody noticed that."
Yeah.
So there's a chance that our plan may already be noticed. But yeah, prior to this, I believe Little Roger was dreaming away. Or no, he was recovering from aging 2 years or something.
4. He's now
4
16. He
years.
was 12.
Right, 4 years. But I believe he's up and awake and part of the infiltration team.
Yeah, he's climbing the rope,
Believe-
isn't he? And he slips.
Was it him that slipped? Is that why he's only got 13 health, or does he need to have a long rest first?
Roger should be at full health. No. You didn't get the benefits of a long rest, but you you can take a short rest. But yeah, Roger rolled got a 7 on the acrobatics check, but luckily Jim was able to leap down, and I believe Jim's beard played an important role in
Thank you.
stopping you from falling.
Do I need to press short rest on my character sheet?
Yes, and you can roll any number of hit dice that you like to regain hit points.
How do I do that? Sorry.
So you should have.
So
Oh,
after you,
yeah, I've got things. Yes.
yeah, after you click short rest, before you confirm it, there'll be little dice buttons you can click above the confirm button to roll your hit die.
Just to fill in the gaps, I think we had a bit of a back and forth about basically how nasty the universe would be about the idea of how we'd communicate, whether it was working well or not. And I think we decided the idea that if Jim didn't communicate something telepathically, that would be the signal to
Yeah, so
it was fail safe in case we were silenced by somebody.
Yeah, it was Jim would send a message. However, if nothing is heard within 5 minutes, Tom would attack.
Okay.
And the only other thing I've got on my notes is there's a baby Peloton.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't important.
Should lead the most important thing.
There's a baby Peloton, and I did write down the Peloton's name as well, unhelpfully across 2 different notebooks. Rough Cut Heiress.
Roll straight off the top.
Say again?
I thought it'd be Flappy McFlapface.
Oh no, Tom calls it.
Honor Chitty.
It's bird.
It'll be rough cut to anyone who speaks to it.
So, we join the action with some of the crew having traversed across the rope that's got a mage hand floating at the end of it. Who has traversed the rope and who is staying on ship?
So Tom's staying. He's leading the crew on the ship, but I think everyone else was going across with Buck and Saber Ray.
Okay, so let me get their character sheets open. Saber Ray. Doop. And book. Where are you, book? Book. Okay. So I'd better put book and Saber Ray on the map. So we have what order? Oh, Saber Ray's already there. What order would you have gone in? Who was first in line?
Me, Edge.
I assume Jim and Roger at the bottom due to the whole catching thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Approve that. Sorry, I can't talk up downstairs because the kids are asleep. So yes, I would imagine Edge would go first.
From the back to front, Roger, Jim, Burke. Was it just 4 of us? No, Saber, then Edge.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you climb across the rope and you manage to find your way in through the an entranceway on the hull, and you climb in, immediately you can spot that there's a hobgoblin who is snooping around. Looks like he's heard a sound down here. Hasn't noticed you come in, but he's kind of looking around here. You might have to zoom into this map. He's looking around and he is trying to see what made that sound. And so that hobgoblin warrior is going to make a quick perception check. to see what kind of roll you guys will have to beat to not be noticed. Unless you want to just be noticed, in which case I'm very happy with that. But let's do his perception. That's passive perception.
Can we assume the stuff on the map is relatively representative of the kind of shiz there is down there?
To a large extent. So this is a you
It's
can
cluttered
you can see that
quarters.
it's a cluttered cargo hold. There's lots of bits and pieces. There's largely foodstuffs. There's some unmarked crates and boxes. There's some papers. There's some things that look a bit more exotic. And in front of you, you can see the ladder here that goes up to the main deck. But it does go. The deck does go further back as well. And doesn't have perception, so let me just do.
Ooh.
So,
Say, if they're not spotted and they attacked him, would they get a surprise round?
so if they weren't spotted and they could sneak up on him, the party would absolutely get a surprise round. As it stands, you'd have to you'll have to make some pretty impressive stealth rolls, or tell me what you're doing in order to not be noticed at this point. This the consequence of Roger nearly falling to his not death, but hurtiness.
Having got through the window first and spotting what was going on, Edge wanted to get across here. Is it possible he can attempt a stealth, military roll to get across, regardless of what's happening with the rest of the party?
You can certainly try. I mean,
Ooh.
that's pretty good. So, Ninja Bard Rogue swoops across. Let me just quickly do. Does Book have invisibility? No, she does not. So she is going to do.
In good gaseous form, I think.
Is there any?
I can't see that in her spell list. I think I might have swapped it out.
Someone's done that recently. What was that? Someone cast it on somebody else, didn't they, or something insane?
You spoke, but she stacks him, so you can swap the spell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wizards just change the spells and everything.
Question for the universe: is there any precedent for the poisoner's kit that a rogue would carry, such as the one Edge is carrying, having the ability to make someone just fall asleep rather than trying to kill them? Or would that be effectively trying to attack them?
I mean, you can certainly. I mean, a low dose of poison might have that effect.
So I'm thinking if the effort of Edge rolling in, evading whatever, was to I've got a dart or anything like that, but to make the guy fall asleep in a kind of Mission Impossible style.
Again, you can certainly try.
You could always sneak attack if you can get him distracted or are able to be in stealth. Sneak attack him and attempt to knock him out. Do a non-lethal attack. Although he might need a few blows first.
I was thinking something more surgical, more precision. The idea that if poison were able to do that, yeah.
The issue is with D&D, there's not really a I'm sneaky and I just knock this guy out.
I'm
one shot knockout or sleep or whatever.
I would make the argument that Edge is currently playing through an arc which is about his being a more sensible kind of stealthy precision kind of dude rather than his let's just do any old shit.
I mean,
Tends to be a competent assassin.
You can definitely you could try and use a reduced dose poison and it might knock someone out. It might have no effect. it might still kill them or have the same poison effect. It depends on how accurate you are with getting the dose right. Meanwhile,
Good.
Ray is
Yeah.
turning into a bat.
Oh,
Vampire things.
can Jim, from this direction, wafting in towards the hobgoblin, can he do a sensory effect? And have a smell of bacon waft from down the hallway?
Yes, you absolutely can. And it seems to have drawn his attention. Roger, what are you doing?
What is the ladder thing in the middle of the bit we're in? Yeah, that is that actually a ladder, or is it just like?
Yeah, yes, that goes up
Okay.
to the main deck.
Okay.
Does that appear there? I just picked
Yeah.
behind the mage in the cage. Okay.
Roger would like to try and hide behind these barrels for a bit and just kind of survey a little bit more about what's going on, because he's still not quite used to his own body. You know, aging 4 years overnight is quite extreme. So he'd like to stealthily hide behind here, ready for just about anything to happen, but isn't quite sure about that thing that's on the other side of the boat.
Okay.
He's suddenly got unusual urges.
Give
Why
That's
do you
why
tell
I
the
have
universe
a
that you were
long
less control of your body? I don't know why. But
Give me a stealth check, Roger.
at disadvantage because you're now twice as long as you thought you were.
Oh, that's an excellent stealth check. So, this hobgoblin is attracted by the scent of bacon. Roger is pretty well hidden. Book is a bit lost for what to do, so he's just kind of stood there, frozen. You've bought a couple of seconds. Harpoon, you are pretty well hidden over where you are. Jim, you have one chance to do. You can take one action to hide yourself and Book, or do something to further take out this hobgoblin. You've bought yourself a small amount of time by distracting him with bacon, given that Book failed that stealth check quite spectacularly. And likewise, Harpoon, if you would like to, anyone else would like to do anything from their spots as well. But I think Jim has the first shot as being right next to Book.
No. I know what to do if Tom was here. Literally, Jim. No, I'd shrink him. Tom could just go and stomp on him. But, alas, that's not an option.
Question: while you're deciding, is this door here? Is that closed? Is that a door?
It's a door. It's slightly ajar.
Could is it reasonable that as Edge was doing his barrel roll past, he would have been able to see if there's anyone in this room, or is that still potentially a mystery? Fog of War style.
You can give me a perception check. Yeah, you reckon it's likely to be empty. You didn't spot anyone.
That's not necessarily good enough. Edge, if unless Jim makes some motion beforehand, would be making some hand signals towards Ray to basically say, check around the door or scout that room out. He may not know the correct hand signals to discuss these things with the sisters.
Jim?
How tall's a hobgoblin?
6 foot.
And how tall's the ceiling?
8 foot.
Let me just check very quickly some wording. One size larger. So he's effectively be. If he's 6 foot as a medium,
I'd say if you are enlarging him to a large, I'd say it'd be 15 foot.
yes.
That's
Although
quite
he'd
large.
Probably bang his head. Make quite a lot.
Pretty
of
much
noise.
underneath this mage in the cage, if that helps you.
Oh, is that a grid as well? Is that so? Does that look through to the deck? To the below deck, or
Yes, yeah, you can see some daylight through there.
definitely won't do that. I think Jim. There's literally nothing Jim can do about this situation. So
Okay.
he's going to. What? He's got his flute. Oh, yeah. Okay. Jim's going to go out on a limb here, and no, never mind. He's just going to try and grab the to dive down to pull it down outside.
Okay, give me a give me either a stealth or an athletics to kind of forcefully pull her down.
Okay, she's only sly. By doing acrobatics.
No, you can't do an acrobatics. You're not flipping her.
Well, you say that.
16. Okay, so hand signals sent down here.
Rick's now got to decide if the smell of bacon is attractive enough to overrule a 4-point deficit in the roll.
Batform Saber scoots through the door here, and the hobgoblin notices the bat. Bloody bat! Pests! I'll see you gone! And doesn't notice any of you guys, but does follow the bat into the room. You guys have an opportunity to go on deck, do something. What do you want to do? By the way, time is ticking before your captain starts firing kind of in your direction.
I think we should go on deck.
Jim's going to send a message. Tom.
You start the timer.
Yeah, you just said we're in and we're safe.
5 more minutes.
Good.
Just in case.
Please, Tom. It's when the big hand goes to the first stop.
So what's the team doing?
In response to that, Tom's just staring at the mage hand, trying to figure out where the dot is.
Roger's going on deck. He's gone.
Oh, Lord.
Nice.
YOLO.
Absolutely. I've lost 4 years of my life. I'm up. I'm gone.
Edgewood.
Has he
1
frozen?
minute.
Has he frozen?
Oh, hello.
Oh, you're back.
Edge would say, please wait 1 minute. Quietly, stealthily to Roger.
Is Roger listening? Or is
Roger's gone.
Oh, right.
Roger's
cool.
gone.
Okay.
Roger is Leroy Jenkinsing.
Super.
Absolutely.
Edge is going to try and incapacitate this hobgoblin.
Okay. What's Book and Jim's plan? Are you staying down or going up?
I mean, him going up on deck is going to be like sending a fire right off.
The universe is timing us. Go faster.
Jim's actually going to go look for the captain's quarters. Because on an ornate ship like this, they might be below deck.
Okay.
Can I just confirm? As I ran up the stairs, I did shout, "Roger, rat scrub!"
Nice. And I
Never
think
taking him again.
that's probably the best point to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I don't want to go first.
You went first.
Then why do you YOLO up the stairs like a...
Because I'm 16 and my hormones are all over the place. One minute I'm making great decisions, the next I regret them.
I didn't do that
Right.
when I was 16.
Is Ray rolling as well? Is she one of those people?
There we go.
Nice.
Jesus.
So
Although I can't see her on the thing, so who knows?
I've turned her into a bat. So I will put her back into real life.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it is Saber Ray to go first, and I think she's going to immediately just attack two-handed. She's going to come out of bat form because she really doesn't like being in bat form, and is going to attack with her sword. Do hit with the 22 and do 8 damage, which is pretty good. And that is going to be her go. Hobgoblins are, so that one is going to do a longsword back and miss. And we have one here who is going to go up to Roger and do a longsword and miss. And it is now Roger's turn. You have one hobgoblin in front of you. You can see hanging from the cages there are some very much enslaved looking wizards casting spells up on this big thing that seems to be keeping the ship afloat. And you see lots of little goblin-y looking guys on deck, and they all seem to have long sticks, very, very long sticks, each one of them with a little snappy little creature tied to the end. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna turn to this guy who's just tried to stab me with a longsword and say, "Hey, why did you do that? I've just got on this ship and come upstairs. That's no way to greet me."
Intruder! Intruders must die!
You don't know that I'm an intruder. I might belong here.
Is this just patter, or are you trying to genuinely convince him / confuse him?
I'm trying to find out how much he actually knows about the people on the ship. Does he know everybody everywhere? Does he just lurk upstairs and thinks anybody that comes up those stairs has to be stabbed? I just want to know, how knowledgeable this dude who's tried to stab me and missed is.
You don't look like crew. You look like an intruder. And you will notice that everyone on deck that you can see, other than the wizards in cages, have a very goblin-y, hobgoblinoid look.
But if I was an intruder, I wouldn't offer you tea, would I? Would you like some tea?
Give me a either persuasion or deception check. And it's not going to be an easy one. Okay. Let's see how wise this person. You've definitely thrown him. Tea?
I've also got some mushrooms if you'd like.
You've got him on the back foot. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm not going to attack anybody. What I'd like to do is I'd like to say, can I just have a look around? Is that all right with you?
He looks very confused. So you can move away from him without provoking an opportunity attack. And he looks sort of rooted to the spot for a second, trying to figure things out.
I'm just going to go over here and up these steps. Are these up or down? I'm assuming
They
up.
are up.
I'm just going to hover here.
Okie dokie. The larger hobgoblin towards the back of the ship is going to call out. What languages does everyone speak?
Common, Dwarvish, Goblin, Halfling, and Thief can't.
Okay.
You can do Draconic.
Common and halfling.
In that
Hearing
case,
Tom's too far away.
it's going to be quite a loud shout. So, Tom, tell me what languages you speak.
Common and Halfling. I
Okay.
thought I knew Goblin, I don't know Goblin.
So, all everyone hears is this larger hobgoblin at the back point towards the wizards and shout out, "Gusnyach!" And the ship seems to be going upwards. Meanwhile, he is going to whip out his longbow. It's super long range and is going to fire twice at Roger. I'm guessing 14 doesn't hit, but you will take 13 piercing damage and 11 poison damage for 24 damage.
Ow!
And it is the gull snapper's turns. And it's a shame that Roger's the only one on deck at the moment. So this one is going to go over here. Actually, not that close. It's going to go there. Oh, they've got so much reach. And is going to grab at you with this little... It's just like a little ball. You know Fizzgig from the Dark Crystal? Imagine that, but shaved. Tied to the end of a stick. And it's just going to be just snapping at you. And it is going to miss. The other ones are going to stay where they are. This one is going to go there. Jim, it is your go. You are with Book. You said you wanted to go for a little explore. But you can definitely you heard the cry from below, and you understand that there is fighting going on.
Yeah, Jim would just say, shit. And he'd be heading towards the danger. Whoops. Not very fast, though. Okay, he will...
Did you say Jim is going towards danger? What?
Yeah.
What is this?
I
Who
know.
is this?
With a frying pan.
Well, he saw that Roger went up alone. At least who he thinks is Roger. And he can't let that be. Okay. So he's going to move 25 foot here. Will he even make it up? No. Well, he could make it just upstairs again. And then he's going to fire an Eldritch Blast salvo at this hobgoblin,
Go for it.
because teamwork makes the dream work.
They both miss, I'm afraid.
It doesn't. That's probably all he can do at the moment. I got a pen. God, it's been so long. Oh, sorry. Say, within 60 foot. Yeah, okay. So it would be about here and up above the deck, which is 8 foot up. So can I bardic inspiration rat scrub? Roger.
Yeah. You can call up your inspiration tune or inspiring words. Absolutely. Is it a D6, your bardic inspiration die?
Yeah, D6.
Okay. Roger, you are inspired. You can add a D6 to any, I believe it's save or ability check.
Oh, nice. Okay. You might have to remind me to do that, but awesome.
I think Roger would have just shouted, "Go get him, boy!"
Edge.
Okay, we haven't discussed this yet, but using the harpoon as a weapon, is it okay if that counts as a short sword? Or do we need to do some additional? Because I could just use a dagger or his existing short sword if that's the case.
So, we should have.
Does he need to learn how to use a harpoon? Because that would be quite a thing.
I don't think so. So let me just. Because
I'm imagining a harpoon can be like a big long thing on a thing, but I think it can also be a shorter looking stabby doodah.
So, I think if we, for the time being, if we say it's the same as a spear, so you can throw it, and it can be used two-handed.
Okay. Okay. Let's not worry about that for now. We'll come back to that later. Can I short sword attack the hobgoblin ahead of me, please?
Go for it.
Like that.
Boom.
I'm going to do that much damage. And I've got another 1d6 of cunning strike damage to do as well if that doesn't kill him.
It's not needed. This
Sweet.
describe how you dispatch this hobgoblin.
I'm assuming he's still facing Ray, but I don't know, given the thing that happened, he's just nice and simple from behind.
Dead.
Withdraws the sword back into the scabbard, nods to Saber Ray, ready for battle.
She gives a very approving nod back to you. You still have movement?
To the stairs. I should work out how far that is. Sorry. 30 feet.
Cool. You get to the bottom of the stairs. Book. What would you like Book to be? Book would probably be following Jim. Book would definitely be following Jim, and be sticking very close to Jim, and will be readying an action. Saber will see what Edge is doing, and I think would dash up on deck, so 30, so would come out about there, and let me know at any point if Tom gets impatient and wants to do anything ahead of time.
Okay.
But I think there's probably going to be one more round through, and then we'll say that's the 5 minutes because there was some stealth and subterfuge.
Yeah, sounds good.
So this hobgoblin, the last hobgoblin remaining, is going to go up to Saber and is going to longsword. Another crit for 15. Roger. You've just seen this little goblin thing snapping a horrible stick with yes, exactly that. It's exactly that, Matty. At you, and you've had a pretty bad arrow come at you from way over the other end of the deck from the hobgoblin leader. What would you like to do?
I would like to. I don't know if I can press this or whether I've just got to say it. Hold on. I would like to douse some space in front of me with oil between me and the snappy stick weirdo.
Okay.
And then I would like to use my tinderbox to set it alight as my bonus action.
Oh, okay. Yep.
But I don't think I can press anything to do that. I think I just have to say it. Or do
That's fine. We'll take that as.
I want to see how they react to fire.
So there is indeed a little fire.
Oh, look at that! It's a burny thing.
Famously go very well together, wooden ships and fire. So yeah.
Yeah.
This thing definitely looks concerned.
So it should.
You still have movement. That was your action.
Yes, I would like to get as close to Saber Ray as I can. Can I? Sorry about the very loud teenager in the background. Can I dash that way, or do I just use my normal movement speed?
So you can dash because you've got the cunning action as a rogue.
I can't remember how far. It's speed, isn't it? So dash would be 60. Is that right? If I my speed.
Oh, and don't forget that if someone's in combat with something, you get sneak attack.
That's my plan. Where's my ruler?
On the left-hand side, you manage to expand the toolbar if you've collapsed it. And you can press right-click to, do that.
Yeah, that one. The one that I'm next to isn't dead, is it?
No, it's still very much alive.
Okay, I would like to stab it, please.
You can't, I'm afraid, because you've used your action to light the fire on the deck of the ship.
Oh, damn it! All right, well, I'm here now. That's fine.
Okay. This big beefy hobgoblin will say something else in a language that you can't understand, and will take up position here. And he will generally be barking orders, and you definitely feel the ship going up higher. The gull snappers following his orders. A few of them move down this way. A couple of them go here. And they are all readying actions, but they are very much pointing their snappy sticks at you guys. Jim.
Okay. Jim is going to head upstairs. Is that right?
Yep.
Good dog. What's happening with these mages exactly?
So they're hanging above you in cages, and they just seem to be. They they're chained up inside these cages, and they're just constantly firing magic at this big balloon thing above you. And since you won't have seen this, but since having the big hobgoblin bark orders, it's more intense, hence going upwards. But they are dressed in very drab, dark, dirty robes. It looks like they are just left out in all weather, and they look fairly unresponsive to anything other than the orders barked from the hobgoblin.
So are they human or another race? Are they like chanting, anything like that?
They're not chanting, but they are definitely using their hands. They are humanoid, and they are all roughly 6 foot tall.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to do something a bit silly now. Potentially. Are their cages, their chains quite secure, yeah?
Are they what, sorry?
They're hanging in cages from chains, yeah?
They're chained up inside the cages, and the cages are suspended from above.
Okay. In which case... Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, it's not gonna. A bit risky still. E. I was gonna message one of them, but I think just going to fire salvo. 60 foot. Oh. Yeah, no, okay. He is going to 100 foot away. 100, yeah, okay, you can Eldritch Blast then. Eldritch Blast the commander, or what appears to be
Go for it.
this guy.
18 hits.
Oh, 21? You are, yeah, 21, so 2 hit. So is that taken? Yeah, it's taken 99 from that.
Okay, 20 damage. Captain can definitely see that this is all happening on deck, and you can see the fire growing on deck as well. Edge.
Hello. So I think Edge gets to the top of the stairs and surveys around. Question then, 2 questions. How is the balloon attached to the ship?
It's tethered by chain and rope.
From where?
So the ropes go down, and they are kind of attached at strategic points along the
multiple
outside.
ropes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And how are the mages suspended from the air?
There is a central mast, which would be obscuring of the map. There's a central mast which kind of has like a kind of almost wheel at the top of it, and they are suspended from under that. And then the big balloon thing is above.
So it's a central wheel, presumably wooden, and then chains hanging down that hold the cages?
So,
Like a little carousel, love it.
Yeah, so like that. And then
Yeah.
there's big balloon above. Ropes.
Cool. Are there any? There are no obvious weapons on the deck. Are there any cannons or anything like that around?
It doesn't look like there are cannons up on deck. You could intuit that they, for some reason, don't have need of cannons.
Okay. And in the time this is taken to get up and look at all this stuff, you might tell me I've run out of time to do that. Does Edge recognise the weapons, the little creatures on the edge of the stick? Is that a thing that's known?
I would say that these are fairly unique. These are not commonplace at all.
Okay.
They are not. They're. You've kind of seen creatures like it before, but you've never seen snappy little things weaponized.
Okay. So we've got this dude here, and then a bunch of little snappy dudes doing their thing.
Yep.
Okay. Can I go across and? No, I've just moved the wrong person. That's not good at all, is it? I'm going to go there. Can I stab this guy next to me, please?
Before you get close, he will use his radiant action to attack you for 15. Does that hit your AC?
15. So yes.
Okay.
Miss.
So you take 8 piercing damage, and can you make me a strength saving throw, please? DC 14. Strength saving
Hang
throw.
on, sorry. Press the wrong button. Wow.
So as this thing takes a chunk out of you, it just latches on, and you are grappled at the end of a long, bitey stick.
How tall is my interlocutor here? Because that looks like a little creature.
Sorry, how tall are you? What, sorry?
Right, how tall is this dude?
He's 4.5 feet.
Okay, so Edge is likely to be stronger than him.
Likely.
I mean,
I mean-
that'd be
But
short
it's
and stout.
quite... the creatures at the end of these sticks are quite firm of jaw.
Okay, so I could draw. Okay. So I could use a spear to throw at him, or I could draw my bow and shoot him.
Yes, you can do those things.
Or what if you grabbed onto the stick and tried to pull it away from him?
Ooh.
And then hit him back with it.
Can I? Oh, okay. Let me reframe that as a concept. Thank you for that, Captain. Rather than a grab, can I attempt it as a sleight of hand? As in, this thing comes in and bites me, and I roll with that punch in an attempt to disarm him.
No.
Why?
So,
Fine. Okay.
so the reason is, and I have put thought into this, because you're making it after it's made the attack, its teeth are sunk into you. So
That's fine, but I'm into me. Come on then.
But that's
thing's still.
That's what makes it strength rather than dex, and you've failed that, so it is latched on.
Okay.
So
But I'm happy. I'm happy to leave that engagement with this thing still attached. I mean, that's a separate problem. The thing is, it's no longer attached to the dude.
so you're trying to yank it away?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep hold of it. Yes.
Okay.
This is now mine. It's eating me, but whatever.
I have
So
no.
literally to disarm him of it, not it of me.
I have no reason to say no to that. Yes, you can try and yank it away.
Is that a strength or a sleight of hand? Given I would be explicitly doing it as I am a ninja master style stealth dude who is going to try and.
I'll allow it. And that'll be contested against this guy's strength. which isn't great. It's not good enough. You have this little snappy thing attached to you. But it is out of... you have disarmed this snapper of his weapon.
I'm assuming I've used all my basic actions at this point.
Yes, you absolutely have.
And have I got any ability to do things for future turns? Have I got... Can I ready an action? Can I cunning action things?
Give him a movement.
Yes, I'm gonna. So this thing is still attached to you, but this thing is tiny. So I'm gonna say you can move with it, but it is still very much attached to you.
Okay.
But you can, because the goblin is now disarmed, it doesn't have reach anymore, so you can move away without provoking an attack of opportunity if you wanted to. Or you can right and go in his face.
Thanks, Fairy Godfather.
Stop reading the rules, Matty.
I'm just making you aware as he's...
No, this is what a good captain would do. This is exactly what I'd do for my team if they were in such a situation. No, Edge is going to go over to near wherever he sees one of these mounting points for the balloon.
Okay.
And work out what the fuck's happening.
Okay. Book is going to be following Jim. And so we'll take her up to there. That is her movement. And she is going to... She's going to whisper to Jin. Fireball? I could fireball.
Jim will say, only as a last resort, Book. We wanted the ship after all.
I mean, there's already a fire that's grown.
And she will hold your hand and say, We did. And we'll cast a magic missile at one of the snappers. At second level. Which does 5, 10, 14, 17 damage. I'll keep you safe. And as she's saying this, and she can hear the big hobgoblin barking orders, she'll say, "Can none of you understand? He's telling them to go up." She seems to understand what he's saying. Ray is going to.
Are we not going to? The
Oh,
ship?
sorry. Yeah, we.
We're not,
Sorry, say again.
so we're not going to Tom now.
Yes, because that's at the top. So, Tom.
All right. About 5 minutes.
Tom could
has passed.
see Edge on the edge
He
of the
now
deck here.
sees a bit of fire. The ship is like starting to race, so he is like, all right, now's our time. So question: other than like the main figureheads that we've met of the crew, there's still like a bunch of like foot people who like
Yeah.
labourers and stuff. So it's not just like a couple that we've met so far.
You've,
So there's like people to do like manual labour and stuff.
there's a handful of people you can assign tasks to.
Okay, so while all that was going on, for the blister, I was thinking we could tie a couple bolts to the ship with about 60 foot of rope, let's say, and then fire them at the ship to try and prevent it from escaping into the sky. Would that have been possible to have done while they were infiltrating?
Yeah. Of course.
Let's see if the magic's strong enough to lift our ship as well. So he'll get them to fire the ballista bolts with rope attached to the ship.
Okay.
And then also fire 2 of the cannons at the ship, and 2 of the other cannons attempt to fire at the balloon.
Okay. So, firing the rope into the ship, I'm going to say that works. Because you're... that's not kind of aiming to do any damage or to not do any damage. That's just to get rope and hook in. So I'm going to say that...
Yeah.
That's kind of like hitting the side of a barn door. So that's fine. Firing the cannons. So we're going to need some aiming rolls for the cannons to see how accurately you hit them. I believe... What did we do last time when Edge was firing the cannons? I should have wrote down...
I do not remember.
My house
it
rules
was
for that.
4 weeks ago.
I believe there was some attempt to use sleight of hand to fire a cannon, but I don't think
I sleight of handed it.
Did I?
Ooh.
How did I let you get away with that?
You let him slide.
Because I was hiding and doing sneaky shiz. It was a preloaded cannon. I was just tapping them. I'd imagine that's what I'd have argued.
I think you had a separate go to aim it, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, there was. I'm sure there was also performance at some point as well.
There was rotating it, yeah. Okay,
I don't think I had to do a lot of work to make that happen. I think you were so excited by the prospect of firing a cannon at first.
So, yeah, give me a roll through the trait that Tom would use to accurately fire a cannon. So that can be perception.
Tom isn't firing the cannons himself. He's got getting the crew. He's giving commands.
Okay. In that case, it's about the clarity of your commands then. So, so I'm going to need you to do either a persuasion or an intimidation on your crew.
Can I check that presumably both of those would come with an advantage given he's now the captain?
The advantage is they will follow his orders to the best of their ability. Instead of saying, nope, the guns, okay. we follow Boomer's orders with the guns.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to do persuasion, but let me just check my... I think I have part of my fighter thing. I can get an extra die added to my commanding presence. So I'm going to do a persuasion and add a D. What's it? Maneuvers.
D6, I think, Mr. Irving.
Yeah, I'll go D6 now. That makes sense. We'll go persuasion. Ooh. Plus a D6. So yeah, 12.
Okay.
You didn't use inspiration then?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think that's... I mean, inspiration kind of... Yeah, I'm not feeling it there.
So, you fired off... Am I right that you fired off one shot at the hull and one shot aimed at the balloon?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm going to say that with a 12...
Is it 50-50?
Heads or tails?
Edge, you're the coin flipper. No,
Edge actually gave his coin to the previous Jack.
Heads. So that was tails. The cannonball that you aim at the hull strikes true. And so there is a hole There is a whole.
issue with shooting cannonballs at a ship that's floating. It's not really going to do much, is it?
Well, one of them doesn't hit anything, but goes awfully close to Edge's ear. Like, you can feel the wind of a cannonball firing past your head. But the whole crew is aware now that the ships are tethered together. Is the captain doing anything else? I think that's possibly all the captain can do.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, other than that, kind of try to keep morale up,
Okay.
giving commands, maybe telling everyone to reload the cannons.
Mandatory training.
So Saber is going to two-handed attack this hobgoblin and hit and do 9 damage. And the hobgoblin is going to take a jab at Roger with his longsword, dealing 13 slashing. And then is going to try and run away. And taking an opportunity attack from Roger and Saber Ray.
Can I do the uncanny dodge thing to take half of that?
You can.
No, you're. Oh,
So uncanny dodge is that a reaction?
I think it's reaction,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can do that.
So how much damage am I taking? Sorry, maths is not my strong point at night.
7. Rounds it up, right?
Yeah. And you can get an attack of opportunity against this hobgoblin.
Yes, I want that, please.
You hit
Ooh, nice.
for 7. That is 16. Oh shit! I was looking at the wrong character sheet. Yeah, as it's running away, you stab it in the back with the dagger, and it falls down on the ground. And it is now your go. You are reasonably badly damaged. The fire that you set is definitely getting bigger. And some of the snappers have ran up and gathered up at this end of the ship. What would you like to do?
Well, you know when I learnt about all my healing stuff from Hecate the other day, before I aged 4 years in a blink of an eye, I was being taught how to think, and then things would just heal. So I wonder if I can try and think about these people that are in the cages that are keeping this ship afloat, and they keep being told to go up. And I'm thinking, if I keep thinking go down, whether I can convince them to do that.
So, when Hecate offered to give you the gifts that she offered in your lesson and take them into the waking world, you declined that offer. But you can certainly, you could try and tap into kind of thoughts and the ethereal influence of things. Are you trying to do this like tapping into like a spiritual energy, or are you doing something more performative as well? Are you yelling something? How are you attempting to get this message into them of down?
I mean, there's part of me that wants to do a bit Braveheart and just go running into the middle of them and scream it, but I'm not really sure that's going to be as effective. So
I will say that in either case, it's going to be a long shot.
Hey, isn't it always with me? And I've got that thing, haven't I? The inspiration bardic thing that was given,
So
right?
that will add a d6. So it could help. So what's Roger's plan here?
Roger just doesn't have a plan at all. Roger is just winging it as ever. I would like, this is a bit of a stretch, but hey, why not? I'd like to perform an investigation check on their minds, see if my mind can investigate their minds, and all that my mind is pulsing out is down, down, down.
Okay. Give me a. I'm going to say that it's gonna be an insight check. If you're tapping into their mind.
Yeah, that's probably a bad word.
Are you rolling your bardic inspiration die? Or are you saving it?
Yeah, how do I do that? Sorry.
/R space 1d6.
Flash.
The slash is missing yet. Hold on.
If it helps, there is on the left-hand side underneath the ruler. There's dice buttons.
Oh yeah.
Roll them there.
Okay.
Oh my god. Sorry, game changer.
So with a 17, are you running into the middle of them? Presumably not in the path.
Yeah, I'm
of
gonna
the...
be. I'm gonna be kind of. Hang on, I'll move myself to where I be.
Bear in mind, you would be aware that this guy is hanging around there as well and has reach.
I'm gonna be kind of like in the middle line, so I'm closer to the three at this end, but I can see the others.
Okay. So you go in there and you are thinking, down, down. You're projecting this into them. And
Down, 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 down.
Down, 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 down.
you can't notice any discernible effect. The ship is still going upwards. As you get closer and you're concentrating on them, you can see that their eyes, you could just, like, their eyes are glazed over, like you just see the whites of their eyes. They seem sort of unresponsive to the outside world, except for this voice that they can hear. What I will say is that you hear a voice in your head. Well. It looks like, my dear, we have our lesson planned for our next lesson.
That's if I live long enough.
Indeed. Okay. Are you doing anything else? So you've done your movement. That was an action. You had a reaction as well.
Can I hide as a bonus action?
What are you hiding in? It's fairly bare on deck. What are you using to hide?
I was gonna hide like in the. Like, I'm just gonna move myself for a minute so you know where I was. Hold on. I was gonna like hide in this corner and crouch down a bit because then I'm being covered by Saber Ray. Because I'm more concerned about the dudes that were coming towards the middle that might get me.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Okay, you are crouched down, but your lanky legs and elbows are very much sticking out the side, and Saber Ray is quite slight, so you're more obscured than hidden, I would say.
It's better than nothing.
Meanwhile, this hobgoblin is barking more orders, and Book says to everyone, he keeps saying, up, harder, focus, higher, take them with us. We must escape.
My food.
And he is going to move this way and fire his longbow twice at Jim. Doing. Does a 13 or a 12 hit?
No.
That's deeply upsetting. Okay, the snappers. We have these two. One is going to go here. One is going to go here. That one. So that one has got burnt to death. This one is running away from the flames. So
right, yeah.
we've got one attack against Book, which hits, doing 3.
15 foot. Jesus.
And she will do a strength save. Why do I have so many character sheets?
That's a long stick.
It's a long stick.
Fails and is grappled. That one will do. And one against Jim. Miss. This one is going to go up to you, Edge, and get a dagger. And not going to crit. Does 6 piercing damage against you. These ones up here are just going to gather more. Up closer to the seated large warforged figure. Jim.
Can't see Edge's health again. How's that look?
22 out of 36.
Oh, okay. Jim's gonna move over to Roger, and he's gonna just put his hand on his head, and he's just gonna say, "You take a minute, boy." Gonna oh, can I just check some stats on that? Increased by 2d8. Oh.
Incidentally, you would have all noticed as well that the fire has escalated to the size that you would class as problematic.
Yeah.
Just a problem.
He's gonna cast that on Roger, and then he's gonna look up at that fire. And
Yeah, question. Does your resurrection thing, does it work with charred bodies?
who knows?
So if there's nothing to resurrect, I guess it doesn't really work, does it?
Who knows?
I'm not someone who knows much about resurrection magic, so...
It was Kathy who was offering the resurrection, so she would know. She was offering to resurrect on behalf of Jim.
Just gonna look at that fire and just be like, bloody hell, we're so high up. I'm sure there should be some rain here. And as he says that, because he's gonna really be saying it with a lot of intent, he is going to second level. It should be second level. Hold on. To see is it's a wall and stuff.
Can it be upcast? Some
Yeah,
spells can be upcast.
Here we go.
Does it,
There
does
we go.
it do more?
Does it? Oh, it doesn't show on the stat, but yeah, basically it adds another 10 gallons or 5 foot larger cube. So, because he said about rain, I'm going to put it back to level 1. It will do 35-foot cube of rain.
I think that's an underrated spell. Quick
Yeah.
destroy water.
That has definitely had an effect.
And I think that'll be raining for a minute.
Okay.
Let me just double check that. What did it say the time? Water falls as rain. Extinguishing exposed flames.
Yeah, it's just 10 gallons falls as rain. So however long.
Oh, duration instantaneous.
Well,
So just-
it's 20 gallons of falls as rain because it counts as the second level. What's that? 80 litres.
Yeah, decent amount. It's definitely helping to douse the flames.
Excellent. And that. Well, now he's unlocked that. He's done that. Oh no, sorry, he's got bone set. I cast the wrong healing spell, I just realised.
Were you meant to do bonus action healing word?
Yeah. Jiggy. Okay, never mind.
So, Edge, you have a little goblin
Question.
guy next to you. Cannon zoomed by your head. You are next to where the ropes are securing this thing, and you also have a little squig thing attached to you.
Yeah, cool. So, question just in terms of the universe, the balloon that's above us and the fire that's raging, those things we're saying just aren't interacting at the moment.
The fire at the moment is not close enough to the edge of the balloon.
Cool.
It
That's
might
fine. I'll
have
do
been
that.
an issue if there wasn't rain on the fire.
But before the rain started, we're still saying it was far enough away there wasn't a problem.
You were getting close to it being a problem.
Super. Okay, Edge would like to have a look at this thing that's biting him.
Yep.
Just very quickly, sorry. Roger you didn't put healing on Roger, Andy. So I will re-roll as the correct type of healing now. Because it should be left.
So the specific question is, can Edge just like prise this little critter's jaws apart? Like I assume if a cat was biting me, I eventually could overpower it. Or is this a magical creature, or unknown, or what?
It's not going to focus, is it?
No.
No.
Well, I don't like it though. Fine, okay.
It's just like a little red ball with teeth. Again, you can try, but it seems to be latched down on you.
And what is it biting?
It is biting into your... It's going to be biting into your elbow.
Okay. Is it hurting me? Is it? Could I conceivably carry on with this thing just attached?
Yeah.
But it's got a 15-foot stick attached to it.
Yeah.
Or is that just a?
Oh no, the stick is attached to it.
Okay.
What is it attached to it? Is it like shoved up its ass, or is it just like fused to the stick?
It is. It is bound by leather rope. It's not just jammed up its ass.
That's the essential clarification. So, okay, I'm torn a bit in terms of am I just dealing with the fact this is here and ignoring it, or am I trying to get it off and use it as a weapon? And I don't understand whether I've got enough knowledge to know whether it's worth me trying to fight it. I've never seen this before.
You can
If you're
give me an
able to
animal
use it as a
handling.
weapon, if you're able to use it as a weapon, you could then attach goblins to it and then throw them overboard with it.
Yes, but I've got to get it off me first. So,
Yeah. I'm saying if you were-
okay. Let me phrase this in a question the universe can answer. So, do I believe that my just sheer strength, because this is quite a small creature, it's attached to my elbow. It's like it's that sort of scale.
It's kind of like that.
So it's like a cat of sorts.
Yeah. But like imagine a cat that's like a cat-sized
All
cat head
mouth.
that's just all mouth.
Fine.
Yeah.
But do I believe that its attachment to me is magical or strength based?
No, it's just a very powerful set of jaws.
Okay, so if I just like stab it in the head, no, that's no good, is it? Because I want it to still work for me.
It's definitely you could definitely try and prise its mouth apart.
What if you try doing an animal handling check?
I don't think I'm very good at that yet.
I mean, you could still just do it. You know, I think one thing that people overlook is that just because you don't have a +2 to a roll, you can still roll an 18.
All right. Yes, Captain. Can I attempt to get this creature to let go of me using my animal handling prowess?
Yes. So are you trying to like tempt it with other foodstuffs, or are you trying to talk to it, or are you trying to like tickle it at the back of the jaw?
I think Edge would have a. He is still very smitten with his new Periton, and he's like seeing someone else's child as a soft play who's behaving a bit badly. Like, oh, now come on. He'd be trying to tempt it in a kind of, oh, you know, you don't want to do any biting now, do you? How can he warm this thing to him?
Give me an animal handling check.
So you go with full-on paternal instincts.
And I'd like to roll my lucky doodah point for that to roll at advantage.
Okay. With a 20, yeah, your kind of look of stop it just makes it go, ah! And it's looking at you, puzzled and amused, and it kind of very much loosens its grip and falls down to the ground, but is looking up at you and kind of.
Sorry, my connection died in the middle. It's still attached to a stick that I have control of.
It's still attached. The whole thing falls to the ground. You can pick it up by the stick if you want.
So I'm going to guess I don't have enough motion to pick it up by the stick and point it at this goblin in front of me.
You can threaten it. You can threaten a goblin, but I don't think I'm going to let you attack.
Fine. I'm going to pick up the stick. I'm going to say bite to the creature, pointing at the goblin.
Okay, give me an intimidation check. Okay. You definitely intimidated this goblin. And he kind of goes, oh, take it easy, take it easy.
Is he going to try and walk away from me, or is that something he has to do on his turn?
He is rooted to the spot right now.
Okay. In which case I'm just going to do meh. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Book will point towards the gathering up at the top here and say, fireball? I could do Captain, I can do fireball, Captain. Jim, I want to impress you.
Was that directed at Tom?
She shouts it over to Tom, then kind of goes back to trying to appeal to Jim's kind of like, let me do my spell for you. Let me show you what I can do.
I think with the fire that's already on there, I think Tom's kind of written off the ship. And if he hears someone say fireball, he will shout back, fireball.
Jim, I've got to follow the captain's orders.
Oh, he's right. Do it.
Yay, it's in range.
Hold on. Don't get that one in the seat.
Don't get the one in the seat. Rightio. And so she will cast Fireball. And so those ones... The DC 14 Dex save. 1, 2, 3. And Hobgoblin Captain. Okay.
That's like a draft excluder, Alex.
6. So that one is 35. So, oh, so close. So 35, so that's 15, 16, 17. That means that those ones Oh, okay. So, two of them are still up. One of them is burnt to a crisp. None of them are happy. The captain, or the head hobgoblin, is up and not looking pleased about it. And he sounds like he's calling out in a more panicked fashion. And we come back to Tom, and you can feel your own ship start to rise up out of the water and tilt very, very precariously as
So
both ships are raised up.
my plan potentially, I don't know how possible it would be to get all of the crew that I can to grab onto the rope and try to pull. As in pulling it down.
Okay.
Including Tom. Tom would be there as well, pulling, giving his own strength at the front.
You can certainly try.
I would use my inspiration on it as well.
I'd say again, it's incredibly unlikely, given that this thing is powerful enough to lift up the whole ship, and I don't think that the strength of the crew themselves would necessarily be able to pull the weight of a ship back easily. But you can absolutely try.
Now, I don't think that this would be possible, but what if we were able... So is the anchor attached to like the big spinny thing that they used to raise it? Or is that not part of this kind of ship?
No, there is an anchor that you can definitely drop anchor, and it is attached to. Again, there's definitely a proper nautical term for it, but the big wheel in the middle.
The big wheel in the middle. I was thinking,
It's the
what
crank.
if we attached the rope to the big crank and then used that to try and pull it down with some leverage? But I don't know if that's going to be possible if it's already attached somewhere else on the ship. Like, that should have been something I thought of beforehand, before firing.
Well, in physics-wise, you've only got your weight to pull against, and if it's already lifting you, you're just going to lift yourself faster. Dropping anchor, you're more likely to actually catch something on the seabed. Still quite unlikely, especially at
Like
deep-
crabs.
Actually, there's a momentum difference as well. If you drop the anchor, you're then fighting against that, but that's all you got.
Okay. In that case, drop anchor and fire at the balloon.
Okay. So
I tell you what, you're a great angle for the balloon now.
Yeah. Depending on where I'm firing from. Yeah.
you definitely are. So order your crew.
So what was that? That was persuasion plus a D6 with my thing. I'm going to use that again. So 19.
Okay, 19. What that does is that one cannonball puts a hole in the balloon, and so it's definitely slowed the ascent, taken some power out of it. Another cannonball has cut through one of the supporting ropes, so it is flying a bit loose. And there's definitely some shaky movement.
And the anchor was dropped as well, yeah?
And the anchor was dropped. Is that everything that Tom and the crew are doing?
Yeah, Tom doesn't have any ranged attacks, so I can't really do anything other than work with the crew to try and bring down the ship, but other than firing cannons and ballista and stuff, there's not really
The last thing that happens
Okay.
then is you hear the voice in your head say, "No, my dear boy, forget about this ship. Take that one. Sacrifice this ship for the better prize. Look at the power that we could have. Our own flying vessel. You could let those wizards... You could pay them. You don't have to enslave them. Take the ship. Do not destroy it. This is your chance to shine, Captain." And Saber Ray is going to have a go at this guy. And is going to not do a lot. The Hobgoblin Warrior is dead. Roger. So you can see that the ship is not going up as fast now, but you can see that the All Trades has dropped anchor. It's a little way out of the water. It's still at a bit of an unhappy angle. The flames being doused up on deck. But, you know, things could definitely go either way. There's still the threat of these two snappers in front of you, and there's a snapper up on deck behind you, and there are two left at the very stern of the ship. The head honcho hobgoblin looked very badly damaged and is frantically screaming in the direction of these wizards.
Is that this guy at the top?
The hobgoblin screaming is this guy.
Yeah.
How high, or sorry, the mages in cages, are they quite high up in the air, or are they on the deck?
They are up in the air, well beyond kind of reaching distance.
Oh, okay, I couldn't like fire an arrow at them or anything.
But you can fire an arrow at them, yeah. You absolutely
Oh,
can.
okay. Yeah, I would like to fire an arrow at the one that's technically at 5 o'clock.
Okie dokie. Go for it. This is at advantage. 16. Hits. And
Does it do anything to the spell that they're casting out? Does it knock him a little bit out of concentration? Ooh.
it absolutely knocks him out of concentration, and you looks like you have very, very badly wounded this wizard thing. It just slumps in its cage and has an arrow sticking out of it. And it's no longer.
I'd quite like to shout up, "Sorry, mate."
And that has definitely had an effect. And the All Trades is not leaning at such a precarious angle anymore. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
No, I'm going to stay where I am. Thank you.
So, this head honcho is going to be screaming even louder, and is Book tells you all that he's screaming. He keeps saying, "Captain, wake up! You can destroy them all, Captain. Why don't you help us?" And then he says something about you taking none of them alive, and you not taking the ship. And he pulls out something from his like waist bag, and in a similar vein to what you did, he also pulls out a flask of oil, and he splashes it in front of him and lights up some oil on deck. And there is more fire. This last snapper is going to Go there. These two are going to try and attack Buck. 16 will hit. 11. Do. I've been adding on. Why haven't I been taking off? So that's 32. So that'd be minus. Fuck. Okay, she's still alive. Sorry. She's fine. This one is going to jump overboard. Jim.
Sorry, question. Was that because I was so intimidating, or is that a delayed reaction to the previous thing?
It's a
Or is that
combination.
a new...
Well, since you intimidated it, there's also been more fire. It's seen some of its buddies die, and cannons start attacking the ship. His one friend, his one defense, like his safety blanket, his thing that made him safe, you've stolen off him. So, yeah, he's gone. And here's Jim's go.
You muted, Jim. Ollie.
Oh yeah, cool. So Buck's health isn't right. Oh yeah, it's going down now. Cool. Right. Jim's going to, with a bonus action, he's going to summon a tentacle out here.
Yep.
That tentacle is actually, how high up's it go in the cage?
15 feet.
Okay, never mind that. He's going to attack this guy.
Go for it.
This is the tentacles attacking him.
Okay.
So the tentacles attacking him for D8, and that's 1d8 cold damage, 2 damage. And then he is going to.
Does that just auto hit?
Yeah, I think it does. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's double check that. Yeah, melee spell attack. Maybe?
If it's a spell attack, it'll be d20 plus your spellcasting modifier plus proficiency.
Okay, hold on a sec. Spellcasting modifier. What I'm going to do is just do a vicious mockery. Oh no, I can't attack with that. Oh, I have no spellcasting attack. Okay, so TC 50? No, plus 7 is the modifier, isn't it? There we go. So, well, D20 plus 7 plus 4. Proficiency. Nope.
$19 hits.
Yeah. So yeah, hit him for 2 damage, and then
Was it worth it?
no. Especially because one of my other bonus actions would have been more useful, but it's fine. Is he started? Oh, there is a fire there now. Cool. Jim's going to fire an Eldritch Blast at this guy. Just the top one. The first one.
Which guy?
This guy.
I cannot see where you're pinging.
So this guy here.
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
Most
yeah,
Blue. He's most right.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm up to 6, and the second would have missed.
Yeah.
And then he's actually. Doesn't really matter which way. Did I get opportunity to reach?
Sorry? What'd you say?
Sorry, do they get an opportunity on reach attack?
So their opportunity attacks at reach. Yeah. So if you enter or exit and then exit their reach zone, then they get an opportunity attack.
Probably do it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, they can miss.
He's going to move up to there, run up to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And take an opportunity attack from me.
Yep.
Oh,
miss.
is he still in range? Let's turn
Yeah, he would have
Yeah.
taken one from this guy as well.
Oh, right.
Miss.
Cool. And he's used his action. He's used his bonus action. Didn't? Yeah, he did. Summon sort of tentacles. I think last thing he would shout, and it would kind of be directed at Burke as well, which would just be shout to everyone, "Get the ship down! Get it down!"
Okay. Edge.
As he's running. Right, and that'll be his turn.
Question then: the nature of the cages these people are in. What's the distance between the bars? And more specifically, could the little head of this creature I'm now owning fit between them?
Yes, it could.
Super. I'm guessing, given the distances we've been talking about, maybe if Edge ran up to say here, he could have it bite this bloke's feet.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Super. The intent is just simply to disrupt the spell.
Yeah, so it definitely hits, and so this one's it latches on, and again this wizard just kind of slumps to the side, bleeding profusely from its foot.
Edge is a bit put out by that, but fine.
There is no longer any ascent at all. The ship's not going down, but it has stopped going up. It is stable.
Yeah, sure. I think that's the end. So sorry, is there anything on the deck that could put out fire? We've already basically established there's no cannons there. There's this funny-looking thing, but I don't know if that's just.
There are some barrels and stuff, but your knowledge of a ship could be water, could be tar. It's a gamble. You feel free to start kicking over barrels.
It just seems like the amount of oil a person could carry over a rope to shimmy up to a flying ship would not be enough to set fire to in a sort of detrimental, permanent way the wood of a wet, like seasoned vessel.
I never said it was wet.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Can I ready some kind of action that if I'm attacked, I get an advantage?
You can.
Given I've done nothing useful.
You've done an attack.
Okay.
You've done your pokey stick.
I'm fine. I'll just. That's it. Go ahead. It's done.
So Book again will whisper. I can do more fire. I've got enough in me to do. Did you like that? Did you like the fire? I have
Gemma will
learned
give a
such
big thumbs up.
spells.
Do it again. Like it hot. Cooks well.
Oh, I like it hot too. And she casts Fireball again on the same people. And no, mathematically, there's no way they can possibly survive. So that fire is there, but I'll move that. So this person,
Oh no.
dead. That person,
We're now on an empty ship that's on fire, aren't we?
person, dead.
We're still in combat.
There's some fire there.
Yeah, but only because Rick hasn't pushed the button yet.
So it's 25 to 11. How are people doing? Do we want to have Tom's captain action and then call it? Or do we want to carry on? I am happy either way.
I'm utterly flagging, so I would prefer the shorter version.
Cool. Shall we have Tom's last captain action?
Okay.
You're at a less precarious angle, and the combination of you dropping anchor, taking out some of the wizards, and blowing some holes has stopped you rising up to the point where a sudden drop would destroy your ship, which is upsetting. You are still very much attached to the ship. What would you like to do? And you can see some fire has gone out, but there has been some instances of more fire at the other end of the ship.
So I do have a question. What are the logistics of human cannonball? Now I know physically it's not possible, as you have to have special cannons and stuff, but in universe, could it be possible to be fired from a cannon onto the ship and not, die?
Are you going to try and punch out the fire?
Well,
Is it
Tom's like the fight's coming to an end. I need to get up there, help finish it off.
Is it
quickly.
so? It's your intention that you are fired out of a cannon.
Yes.
So Boomer looks very excited. Captain, do not move. I've been waiting for this. And he scuttles off, and he comes back with what looks like some pots and pans that definitely used to be in Jim's galley, tied together and stuffed with straw. And I built this so that I could fire myself out of a cannon. But I want you to have it, Captain. And he jams a pot with laced with straw on your head, and also you step into this, put your feet in there. And then once you put your feet in, he picks you up and kind of forces your feet into the cannon. Now, I've not tried this out, but I think it'll work. But it might be worth saying a little prayer beforehand.
Okay.
You are very welcome to do any extra preparation you might want to do, whether that be a prayer or any other safety or aim or stabilization you might want to do.
Tom just looks at Boomer and just goes, "I trust you, mate."
I want to make you proud, Captain. I'll put extra gunpowder in just for you. And yeah, order your crew.
I think all he'll say is, if our ship goes off, starts flying again, cut the rope. Other than that, stand down unless we're attacked. I've got this. And he gets fired from a cannon. I assume I need to make a con save.
You have to. Well, so we're doing the same accuracy as when you were firing the cannons before. So it's
Okay.
still Boomer who is firing the cannon for you. You gotta make sure that you
Right.
encourage him enough so that his aim is true, and that he's been
Yep.
sufficiently prudent and safe with the amount of gunpowder, and your anti-death by cannon armor.
Well, I'm going to inspiration this one because this one's quite important.
Yeah.
And then let's go. 23.
So with a 23, where were you intending to land?
Just in the middle of the deck somewhere.
Okay.
Up here somewhere.
So as all of this is going on, that there's fires raging, there's fireballs, there's little goblin things being disarmed, some being set on fire. You all just see the captain flying through the air and land on top of one of the cages, and is just there, Jack Sparrow like. Just lands perfectly, and it's just...
As he lands, he'll say, "What are you all doing on my ship?"
And that is where we're going to call it for the week.
Inspirational stuff.
Yeah. That's got to be the episode name. What are you all doing on my ship?
Excellent. Well done for stopping the ship keeping on going up. Deeply upsetting. But yeah, we are very much still in initiative, and there is still very much a fire on this ship, so we will pick that up next week.
Excellent.
Cool. Thank you very much, all. And also, Roger has some idea of what the next lesson that he has might entail. I will see you all later.
We're days away from that.
That's
If we
gonna
get
be
to
like
that
Christmas.
like next Feb, that's the soonest we've seen that happen.
Thank you very much for
Right.
the excellent DM ammunition. I loved it. Thank you.
The
Good
demo.
evening, everybody.
The demo.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
See you later.
But